Welcome back, everybody, to episode 3 of the Fall Camp Position Previews presented by Delta Dental. Today we have our defensive backs on the show. Guys, introduce yourself.
My name is Saeed Gibbs, freshman corner from Kingston, Jamaica, but grew up a little bit in Boston.
Malik Gavick, originally born in Kansas, but I'm a Cranston native, number 40, and I play safety.
Malik, talk a little about, this being your 737th year on the team.
Seems like that,
what is this, year 6 for you?
This is, going into year 6. It's crazy how fast it flies by, but yeah, it came up pretty quick.
Talk about the team dynamic now and how much you have grown individually, but also how the defensive back room has grown over the years.
Well, as a whole, as a defensive backs, I've seen the change go from night and day, from the old coaching staff into the new coaching staff that we have now with Coop. I just think that he started really with a base foundation in which we grew upon. I think that set the tone for not just our culture, but to trust in one another. And that's really the long time thing that we had going all last year, his first year being on the team. And since then, we've really just grown from that with additions like freshman Saeed and everybody else that we've brought in, either transfers or coming in from high school. I think we're on a really good path, and I think it's going in the right direction.
Now, Saeed, being a new player, newcomer to our program, and more specifically to that position group, how do you feel when it comes to your comfortability and going out there every day and performing for the defense?
I'll say it's good. Coach Coop, everybody, the guys, when you have great leader seniors like this and everybody else, they just keep me on top of my toes, keep me working, keep me competing, obviously, and just getting after practice every day, making it easier.
Now, Coach Coop is a very intense guy. How did that strike you right away? Your first day in practice, and he's out there yelling, screaming in your face, trying to get you guys to go faster and faster and faster. Talk about the speed transition from the high school level now to college.
It's definitely way faster. Everything's fast. We don't get that much time to do a lot of things, so we have to take advantage of the reps. So I just looked up to the older guys, see how fast they're moving, and I just kept that pace going.
Now, the DB is a very close-knit group. You guys are, I would say, self-proclaimed ladies' men by Henry Anacopoulos. So, Saeed, you're, Boston area. Talk a little bit about what your first date is like if you take a girl out in Boston.
If I take a girl on a date to Boston, it'll probably be like the South Shore, like a good view of the ocean, and I don't know, go to like a good restaurant or something, then probably go down to downtown Boston, go some shopping, do something.
Do something to keep around your hip?
Yes, sir.
Now, Malik, you're from Cranston. Not a lot of good date spots in Cranston, I don't think. Besides some restaurants, there's some good restaurants. Food, okay? Food's a big part of Cranston, that Italian culture. What's your favorite Italian spot?
Favorite Italian spot? Oh,
but
man.
Coach Izzy also has to approve.
I don't think Coach Izzy would ever say wrong to Marchetti's. The portions that they're giving on those plates. Now you're paying a little dub for a good plate, but you got the pasta. My favorite is the pink vodka chicken parmesan. Once you get that cheese melted on top, all that pink vodka sauce on top. Oh
we might have to cut now, so we can go to lunch.
That's a 2-meal day. You know what I'm saying? You'll have that for dinner, and then you got that leftovers for the lunch the next day. So that's why I like going to Marchetti's if we go talking Italian.
Looking ahead, 2022 season, expectations personally and for the unit, how you guys want to grow and expand.
Personally, this being my last year, I just want to find myself in a role that people depend on. I think I'm doing a good job with that, especially with all the other seniors and all the people that are playing right now. But I think that there's going to be so many of us that play that just everyone knowing their spot and being able to depend on each other and having that trust from within ourselves is definitely going to bring us a long way more than anything else. That's all I can speak of individually.
Saeed, how do you feel being a freshman coming into this season? What is it that you want to improve on and how you want to develop as a player?
I'll say a little bit of everything. We're not perfect, we're not great at anything, so I want to improve on everything personally. But coming in as a freshman, I'm buying into what the coaches are doing, what the players are doing, and I see how the culture have changed. So these guys are leading me, and I'm just following and being a young leader myself.
Love that. Well, that's episode 3 of the Fall Camp Position Previews. Kickoff is under 3 weeks away. We go to Stony Brook, September 1st, Thursday night, under the lights, CA kickoff, game of the week. We'll see you there.
Sir.